This is the question. Apples and oranges is the name of the question. It will give us 10 points. Of course, we will not get 1 star today, but tomorrow we will make up for it. No problem. Come down. This is the question. I am going to disappear. I want all of you to read the question, understand the question, come with an algorithm in your mind, and obviously I will help you solve it. Okay. So I hope you guys were able to read the question. How many of you understood the question? Put a yes in the chat. How many of you understood the question? No? No problem. Let me show you how this works. Okay, so I'm just reading it. Sam's house has an apple tree and an orange tree that yield an abundance of fruit. Using the information given below, determine the number of apples and oranges that lands on Sam's house. So this is the orange tree, that is the apple tree. This is his house. So how many of these fruits will land on his top of his house? That is the question. Okay. In the diagram below, so red region denotes the house, where S is the starting point of the house and T is the ending point of the house. The apple tree is to the left of the house and the orange tree is to the right of the house. Okay. Assume that the trees are located on a single point. Okay. Where the apple tree is at point A, orange tree is at point B. When the fruit falls from its tree and it lands D units of distance from the tree. So it lands D units of distance from the tree. From its tree of origin along the x-axis. Okay. A negative value of D means that the fruit fell D units to the tree's left. So if it falls this side, positive. If it falls that side, negative. Okay. A positive value of D means it falls D units to the right of the tree. Come down. Given the value of D for M apples and N oranges, determine how many apples and oranges will fall on Sam's house. Okay. That is in the inclusive range of S to T, which means S is also included, T is also included in this range. Next example they have given. Okay. Let us go on a function description. Complete the count apples and oranges function. Copy that. Now, what should it do? It should print the number of apples and oranges that land. It should print, it need not return. So it has to directly print sys out. Okay, great. What does it take as input? Yes, starting point of the house, ending point of the house, location of apple tree, location of orange tree, and an array of apples in the distance at which the apple falls from the tree, an array of oranges as well. Okay, great. Now let us try to visualize the code. It's a very simple problem. It's an easy problem. It's just you have to understand the question. And if you understand the question, solution will come. Just a matter of time. Now, what is going to happen is this. I have, for example, this is the house. Okay. This is the apple tree. This is the orange tree. And let us assume this is a number line. This is S. This is T. This is A, this is B. Hope you are able to think. And that is what I am also just showing you like this. So this is A, this is B, this is S, this is T. Okay, I don't know if it's visible, I have shown it. Yes, T, A and B. Now, an apple falls. When it falls, it can fall to the left, it can fall to the right. This distance from A to where it fell is D. D is positive if it falls to the right. D will be negative if it falls to the left. I hope you are able to think. This is only D. And it is 2. Why it is plus 2? Because it is falling to the right. Okay. Similarly, one more apple fell. One wind blew. Apple flew like this, came and fell on his tree. Now don't ask me how. Don't ask physics and all. Sir, how, sir? No, I don't care. It came and fell. Now, this is D. This is D, correct? The distance from A to this point is D. Now you must see whether it lies in the range of S and T. If this distance lies in the range of S and T, it means it fell on the house. I hope you are able to think. Similarly, so this is 4. I hope you are able to think. Okay, so 4 plus 4 is how much? 8. Is 8 between 7 and 10? Yes. Yes means you must calculate that yes, it has fell on the house. Similarly, one apple fell here. Left of the tree means this distance is 1. This distance is 1, but minus 1 by because left side. Similarly, one more apple came and it fell this side. So, see, it can fall. Strong wind, it flew and came and fell here. So, the distance is, this is D. So, 4 plus this distance. So, this distance is 7. So, 4 plus 7 is 11. It will come and fall at 11. Is 11 between 7 and 10 or yes and T? No. No means it didn't fall on the house. That's how you calculate. Same, so they will give you an array like this. Okay. In this array, all these distances will be there of the fruits, both positive and negative, right? And that is your apples array. Similarly, you may have oranges also. Orange can fall this side, it will be positive value. Orange can fall this side. If it falls this side, it will be negative value. But negative value here may be, it may fall on the tree. So see, 12 minus 2 is 10. 10 is in the range of 7 to 10. So it will fall on the house. Same, one may fall this side. So there obviously this is minus 7. So 12 minus 7 is nothing but 5. But 5 is not in this range. So you don't have to consider it. So like that they will give you an array in which this distance is also will be there. This is your oranges array. All you have to do is iterate over the apples array. You have to loop over the apples array. See if every value here, when added to the distance of the apple tree, does it fall in the range of the house? If it falls in the range of the house, which means it should be between S and T. That means it is in this range. If it is in this range, then increment a counter for apples, increment a counter for the same way for oranges, and finally you have to print, I don't know what you have to print, total trees, total apples separately, oranges separately. So total apples which fell, total oranges which fell. How are we going to do this? Simple. I have A, B, S and T. This will be given to me by the program. A is nothing but the starting position of apple, a tree. B is the position of the orange tree. S is this boundary of the house. T is this boundary of the house. And after which all you have to now do is, let us start for apples. So see, I'll loop. One I, can you see there? What I will do is, whatever is the value in apples of I am going to add that to A. Like this. See, A of I. So A of I mean A is nothing but the starting position. A plus apple of I. This will give me this distance. Okay, it will give me this distance. Now what I am going to do is, I am going to check if that is greater than or equal to yes. Greater than equal to yes means this direction. So I am setting the boundary value. Check if that value plus the position of apple, is it greater than or equal to yes, because yes is inclusive. Now I should set this boundary. I should set this boundary. So see, I will tell, not only should this condition be satisfied, and what should happen is A plus apples of I. Check if that is less than equal to T. Less than equal to T. Which means this value and this value is nothing but we are checking if it is in this boundary, we are checking if it is in this boundary. Both conditions should be satisfied. So I will put a and. Two ands means left condition should be true, right condition should be true. If you put two pipes, it's or, either left or right. Anything is true, it's fine. I hope you are able to think. If this condition is satisfied, it means it is in this boundary. If it is in this boundary, you know it has fell on the house. So one apple has fallen on the house. So all you have to do is create one apple count, orange count, increment the value of apple count. So I am just putting it. A is 4 plus apples of I, apple of 0. So that is 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 is greater than equal to 7. Greater than equal to 7? No, obviously condition is false. And there is obviously if this condition is false, over, both of them have to be true. If it is false, and then 4 plus apples of 0, same thing, 2. So 4 plus 2 is 6. I am checking if 6 is less than or equal to t, which is 10. So you can see this is also false, and this is 6 is less than or equal to 10, it is true. But doesn't matter, both have to be satisfied. If both have to be satisfied, only then it means it is in this boundary value. So and means false and true is nothing but false. So if it is false, nothing will happen. I will not increase apple count, and you can see this fruit which fell at distance 2, is it on the house? No. Hope you are able to think. So that's why this distance is not greater than this, but is obviously less than this. But if it is not greater than this, it is not in this boundary. That is what it means. How many of you understood this logic perfectly? Put a yes in the chat. If you understood this logic, you understood the problem. Easy. Yes? Oh, good, good, good. Beautiful. Let's, come on guys, I know energy levels should be high. Last problem it is. Let's finish it with a bang, okay? So now listen to me and listen to the next one. So similarly, I will keep iterating. So A is 4 fixed, plus the second fruit fell at a distance of 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 is greater than 7, which means, oh, it is in this boundary. Okay, very good. But that is not enough for me. I should check whether it is in this boundary also. So this is true for me, and the next condition is 4 plus apples of 1, which is 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Is 8 less than or equal to 10? Yes, 8 is less than or equal to 10, which means even this condition happens to be true. And if both are true and true is true. In fact, that is the only way it will be true. So if it is true, then it has fallen on the house. Increment the value of apple count. It has become 1. Then move it. Similarly, I will just apply this. False means obviously it will not work. I will not increment it. Last value this is true, and that is false. Obviously not work. As you can see, only a single apple has fallen, and at the end of it, you can see apple count is only 1. We have looped over the apples array. Next, all we have to do is loop over the oranges array. Okay. So what I am going to do is like this. This is the oranges array. I will start with I, same logic, but here think about it, what you have to do is, orange will fall, B, so see here, B is the starting position, plus the distance the fruit fell, see, plus oranges of I, that is what the distance the fruit fell. Now I must check whether that is in this boundary to this boundary. So see, that's what I am writing. I will write greater than equal to yes, and that B, which is from here, the distance that the fruit fell, is it less than equal to t, same thing, and obviously both conditions should be true. And if in case I do that, first it is at 12th position, plus the first fruit fell 2 units that side, plus 2. So 2 units that side if it fell, 12 plus 2 is 14. Obviously 14 is greater than this, that is fine. But it should be in this region, it should be less than t. So that is what I am checking. So 14, and that is true. 12 plus oranges of 0 is nothing but 2. 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 is not less than 10, which means it is false. If it is false, means clearly you can notice that this first fruit which fell at 2 units distance, it fell this side. So naturally the condition is going to be false, and if it is false, don't increment. So same logic if you keep applying. Yes, this fruit has fallen here. So you will get true, and increment the orange count. Then again move, last orange. Obviously last orange has not fallen on this, it has fallen this side. So you will get false and true is nothing but false. You will not increment it. So totally 1 apple, 1 orange. So print this, print this. Did everyone understand this? I hope everybody understood. Now all that is remaining is for us to go and write the code. So let's go write the code. Yeah, we can maybe directly write it in HackerRank itself, because now all of you have got an idea. So watch this. If I take you to HackerRank, Some of you are asking why not Java 8, why Java 7 array, any version of Java you use. You're not using any new features of Java. You're using the features of Java which has been there from 1996, which is nothing but lists, arrays, loops, if conditions. Don't worry about it. Okay, so here, what I'm going to do is, see here also, what is given to me is S, T, A and B. And after all, what it has to, it should not return anything, it should just print it. So that's what I'm doing. So I will start by telling int apple count equal to 0. Next I will tell print int orange count equal to 0. Next I will come below and all I have to do is now, I have my, see they have given me apples list, they have given me oranges list. I need to iterate over apples separately, oranges separately. So see how I will write. For int I should begin from 0. Now I less than equal to, till where should it go? Till less than I will tell. Till where it should go is till the last index, till the last index. Now I need to visually show you this. So watch this. All you have to understand is just this much. This is what you are doing. Okay, understand this correctly guys. All you are doing is, let us assume this is your apples list. You have some 2, 7, -3, 4. This is your apples list. Obviously there are indexes 0, 1, 2 and 3. What you must do is, I should begin from 0. I should go all the way till the last index. Now, how will you know what this last index is? You will not know, because there may be 4 elements, there may be 400 elements, there may be 10 elements, you don't know. So, you must be able to write code which will automatically get you this last index. So, how will you do that? Very simple. If you notice, if there are 4 elements, first element begins from 0, last element ends at 3. So the last index is the number of elements minus 1. Number of elements minus 1. Would you agree with me? So if there is a way for me to get the number of elements, then that is sufficient for me. So 1 less than the number of elements, if I make I to go, it will work. So that is very simple. If you want the number of elements here, all you have to do is, you have to tell apples dot length, or there is, because apples dot size you can tell. If you tell size, automatically it will give you 5. 4 elements are there, it will give you 4. Now you want to go till 3, so all you have to do is tell like this: for I start from 0, I you please go as long as your value is less than apples dot size. One by one you increment, and inside that whatever you want you write. So what I am trying to say is, apples dot size will give you 4. So 0 to less than 4 means it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, and these are nothing but your indexes. Did you understand this code? Put yes in the chat if in case you guys understood this. Yes? Beautiful. Great. So let us go ahead and let us solve it. Okay. Listen and listen carefully. So see, I equal to 0, I less than apples dot size. Apples dot size, and then I'll tell I plus plus. Inside that I will just go and I'll write that condition if in case. Just tell that apples dot, a plus, that is the size of the apple tree, plus the distance it felt, which is nothing but apples dot get of I, whichever is the ith position. So if I is 0, get 0th element. If I is 1, get first element. Is this greater than equal to yes, which is the starting position of the house, and same thing, I'll just copy this, paste that there. all you have to do is you should see the distance that it fell from the apple tree, is it less than equal to the end of the house, which is t. That's it. I will come inside that. If in case this is true, it has fell on the house, so apple count plus plus. Apple count plus plus. Press escape. Right. Any confusion till here? Now, at the end of this loop, you will get apple count. I will copy this entire loop, paste it again. All you have to now do is I equal to 0 less than oranges dot size, because orange list you are going. Okay. Now, I will make that as B, because that is the beginning of orange tree, B, plus oranges dot get of I. Simple changes. Similarly, here I will also make it B plus oranges of oranges dot get of I. That's it. Okay. Orange count plus plus. Now, at the end of both the loops, you would have got the values. So, I will just come outside this loop and I will tell system.out.println, and what we have to print is apple count. So, see apple count, and next copy that line, paste it again, change it to orange count. That's it. Let's run the code. One test case, congratulations. Submit the code. It's passing 12 test cases, all have passed. Has it passed? Congratulations. Great. Scroll a little bit on top. You are 80 points away from the third star. Okay. Great. Awesome. Did you understand this question? 100%. Put 100 in the chat if you guys understood this 100%. Some are saying 90. Which 90 are you talking about? I hope you're talking about 90%. Okay. Nice. Great. So, that's it for today from my side, right?